So now we come to the seventh chakra, the Sahasrara Chakra. The last chakra, but Sahasra is not the end, it is the beginning. It sounds contradictory, but that is how it is. Sahasra is the door where you will knock a bare minimum of 7 times before it opens. Sahasra does not open up with any technique. It opens up when the person surrenders completely to the source energy. When the person reaches the stage where the intellect whispers, I have nowhere more to go, no more tasks to achieve, I am happy at this stage where I am. Then the first time Sahasra opens up. You definitely need the blessings of the deities, the top deities, but those deities have to be worshipped not outside or in a temple, but inside the body. However, it is not a religion or particular kind of deity. Of course, a way of understanding, Shiva is considered as the first yogi. He is also called as the Adi Yogi. He was someone who lived at least 50,000 years ago, or maybe more, or maybe less. We don't know. But Shiva definitely has to bless. Shiva is basically not a god with a trishul. He is basically the supreme consciousness. So, Sahasrara is the chakra for moksha. This is where the ultimate unification of the physical and the subtle body happens. At every circuit, the physical body meets with the subtle body. But at Sahasrara, the meeting is divine. You can stay in this abode and be physical body. However, the divine nectar that flows at the Sahasrara chakra, and it is so pleasant, the feeling is so pleasant, the sensations are so pleasant that a person tends to remain in this joyous, in this state for a long time. But if you want to stay a long time in this state, then you have to exit the physical body. The role of the guru becomes very important to open the Sahasrara and to bring you back from the Sahasrara. The guru can be anyone. It does not necessarily have to be a living person. It can be someone that your consciousness will find. You will have to find an ultimate guru that the consciousness will find on his own. You may come across several gurus, but your ultimate guru will bless you. The other gurus will bless you too, the blessings of the guru has to come too for the Sahasrara chakra to open. This has several names. It is also called as the Brahmarandra, the 1,000-petal chakra, the crown chakra. It is a portal where the complete Brahman, the complete Brahman, the universe, the cosmos starts communicating. A person can get access to knowledge of everything in the universe once this chakra is open. This bestows the universal knowledge upon the devotee. Many priests, many teachers, many awakened people, everyone wants to leave their consciousness through this chakra. However, it is not easy. If you notice carefully or feel the skull of a newborn baby, the top portion of the skull is very soft for at least initial 1 month or so. the consciousness, the supreme consciousness enters the human body through this mind, and the consciousness is contemplating whether it wants to stay in this body, feels that yes, this body can sustain me, then that soft opening of the skull firms up. The energy stage, the person realizes that consciousness never dies. The pineal secretion starts flowing. The person has an inner peace. It must be mentioned that the other 6 chakras have to be balanced and experienced. One should not try to meditate on this chakra, as it is impossible to manage this burst of energy unless the person has opened up the other 6 chakras. In fact, this 6th chakra does not open up unless the other 6 have started vibrating to some extent. It is essential to clean all negative emotions to reach this chakra. All the 3 nadis have to work without any friction. Once the person starts vibrating from Sahasrara, the earthing is complete. The person will achieve enlightenment and will be absolutely stable in his emotions. Absolute surrender to the source, the supreme awareness. The happiness is in the brain. All the neurons, the thousands of neurons in the brain become alive, and the pleasure is beyond words. Goddess Namasta, or the goddess that has cut her own neck, comes alive. Puri, the Guru, comes alive. The Meera, the love, comes alive. Ramakrishna comes alive. The grace of the Guru comes alive. The love of the universe starts to play. The element starts to play. The Ojas reveals. The heart chakra is completely balanced. The Manipura is ignited. The Swadhisthana has to flare. The crescent moon of Shiva has to rise. The blessings of Ganpati, the sun, the Vishnu, the Rama, the Shiva, these 5 deities have to bless you. Now, sun is not a deity, but it is the energy of the sun. The Kundalini is the energy of the sun. The 7 horses of the chariot, 7 chakras, that is also true Greek mythology. This does not belong to one religion. It is a universal knowledge. Devi, the feminine, cannot deny such a worshipper. Devi has to come alive. Kundalini has to come alive. So I decided to make the Sahasrara video before I touched upon throat and the Agna chakra, as this channel is about the Sahasrara. So after talking about the heart chakra and the Kundalini, I had the revelation, I had the direction to talk about the Sahasrara. Once a person reaches the Sahasrara chakra, there is nothing to be proved. The person has achieved awakening. The Kundalini energy has to bless. The divine has to bless to reach a certain stage of Sahasrara. Talk about Ojas in my next video. The life force becomes Ojas, something which I will talk more in my next video. So please do like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me reach with this knowledge to anyone who may be struggling in the Kundalini activation. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you soon.